What is up, comic fans?
Hey, I'm Matt.
We're clapping?
Yeah. Yay.
Sorry.
All right. Well, welcome, my CryptoComics compatriots. We're back with another edition of the CryptoComics Couch, where we break down the comic landscape and let you into our world.
Damn, you're getting smooth at saying that.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, it's been what, like almost 60 shows we've been saying that. So
that was a flawless execution, though, man.
Well, guys, we got a lot of news to talk about, and we got some unboxing to do.
Matt's got some boxing.
It was Christmas today.
I haven't gotten anything this week. Kickstarter. Matt gets to have Christmas.
So what have you been up to this week?
Not opening Kickstarters. I kid. Yeah, just work on the system, getting some updates inside of CryptoComics.com.
Yeah. Noticed you took a little time off today to hang out at the DMV. How was that?
Always exciting.
I actually did the exact same thing.
Yeah. That's okay, though, because I took a little bit of time, went through CryptoComics, checked out Death Dwells on there. What else did I read? Read a little bit of Temerity. Yeah, so it's okay. I mean, not the worst trip to the DMV I've ever had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not too bad. So let me check in on chat here real quick.
Okay.
Andrew Dodge comes. This is Happy Monday, guys. Hope your weekend was fruitful. Mine sure was. Added over 500 more comics to my collection.
Nice.
Homie. Man, he's going to need to bump up the insurance on his home here pretty soon.
I know.
We got Tom Ravka said, they went out at the same time. Sorry, buddy. It is not any creator's fault. I legitimately live in like what I lovingly refer to as the armpit of the state of Idaho in the United States. And for whatever reason, mail always takes additional time to get to me. I don't know what the deal is. We got Sean Keenan in chat saying, hey guys, hey Sean, what's up, man?
What's up, Sean?
So yeah, if everybody could do me a solid because I'm so lonely without boxes in front of me. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification when we go live. It helps us tremendously with the whole, algorithms thing on social media. We're supposed to pay attention to that from here on out because it matters. It's
one small click for you. It's one giant leap for us.
Andrew Dodge says, I thought Blackfoot was the armpit of Idaho. I'm like 4 inches away from it. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it. Do we want to start with the Kickstarter stuff?
Oh, I am so excited about it.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Okay, all right. So first up, I happen to actually have 3 different. They just all showed up today. So, like I said,
I am green with jealous rage.
It was a glorious day at my house. I got my trusty bat knife here. So, this one won't need to. This is from Grok Comics. Oh, I'm excited. Ooh, look at this. So first off, there's a membership identification card.
For a membership of what?
Their group.
Oh.
Okay. Look at these.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Which covers are those? What do you even have here?
The Tribulation Task Force. I gotta love it. Oh man!
So you got both covers there?
I did.
I
got the Virgin covers of both. Oh, that glare! Oh, where? There we go.
Oh, that foil brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those look so good, dude. You know what? Those would look amazing. Like, what do they call it? Plattered, where you
Ah,
get it framed and have them side by side.
ooh.
Just saying. Ooh, that looks good.
Okay, next up. This one is actually not from a creator that we've done a video with or anything like that, but I just love Deborah Tucci's work. So here we go.
What kind of a knife are you using? Did I just see what I think I saw?
This is a Batman knife.
Hey, you.
Yes. Think Joe will give me $5 for it?
I hope not.
All right. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's so much stuff in here.
There's so much stuff in my Kickstarter bags.
Okay,
Whatever, dude.
So Deborah does the.
Oh, that's friggin' amazing, man. That is so cool.
She. Let me see if I can pronounce this. Hayako, which so it actually means ruins. So yeah. Oh man, this is a thick book too. Oh,
that's what she said.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's so awesome. Oh,
That
it's
looks
signed.
rad.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, here.
I just want to point this out. Amy Fraser comes in on YouTube chat saying that ain't no crypto knife. I'm gonna have to figure out a knife that is like sincerely greater than Matt's knife. If we're gonna keep doing this. And chat, let us know. Is this something you guys are into? Like us opening up like different things that we get from Kickstarter, stuff like that.
I'm into it. That's all I know.
I mean, you know.
Okay. So
the thing is somebody asked us if we actually back crowdfunding campaigns. Yes. And it was funny because we realized we don't really talk about what we get from them. You know what I mean? And so we were like, oh, maybe we'll start opening them up and doing unboxings on the Monday show and see what people think. So, hey, Matt, read this comment. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I have 2 degrees. No idea how to pronounce that. I'm going to have to Google it.
Let me see. Those TTF covers could kill a lycanthrope.
Okay.
All right. So we have a whole bunch of the She trading cards.
Okay.
There's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them here. Oh, and they all got that little metal foil around the edge. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Whatever. I hate you right now.
Ooh, awesome refrigerator magnet.
Hate you even more.
Sticker.
Hate you more.
Another card is this one's actually her business card. And my son is going to love this, but he can't have it. A temporary tattoo.
Nice.
All right. Oh, look at this print.
Jay Smith Digiartist says, sure, it'll be funny when M. Scott opens the wrong package on live stream. Min comes in on Facebook saying, good idea. Maybe encourage people to back more after seeing all the cool stuff you get. That's a good idea. Sean Briscoe, what's up, Sean? This is my cousin, man. Sean,
what's up, Sean?
Says, yes, keep unboxing.
All right, this one, I am excited about. It is from Tom over there at T3 Comics with his Death Dwells. Oh, man, I'm so excited.
Tom is my wifey, in case nobody knew
Hey,
that.
I believe Tom's on the stream tonight, isn't he?
I mean, he might be in chat.
In chat, yeah.
If he was on the live stream, I wouldn't call him my wife. He'd probably kick my ass.
Probably. Okay. Ooh, the packaging on this is
Heavy duty.
Very, very hard to get into.
You could probably cut through that a little bit better if you had a real knife.
Oh.
I'm gonna need like a Crocodile Dundee knife. Sean Keenan, are you still in the chat? I need a Australian blade. I got a cousin that makes like these rad custom knives, and I keep hitting him up, and I'm like, "Hey, I want one of your knives," and he's like, $400, and I'm like, "Ouch!"
Oh my God! Look
Holy
at
monkey! Okay, that's rad. Is that signed too?
Yeah, that's signed by Tom. Oh, it is Christmas in my house.
Oh, this hurts. This hurts.
Oh, look at this one.
Dude.
Oh.
Jay Smith Digi Artist says it's a Batman knife. It's good for the first 2 uses. Sucks after that. Dude,
man.
All those posters.
These are so sweet.
Oh, look, Sean Keenan says he's going to hook me up with an Australian knife. Probably get in trouble with customs on that one, huh? Andrew Dodge says that he might cut the comic with any other knife. That's a pretty good point. That's Jay Smith. Dude, those are rad.
I know. There's a ton of them here. I swear I'm not even halfway through just the posters, it seems like. Oh, nope. There's the Book of Sarah. If you guys haven't seen this one, go check it out. It is amazing.
Also available on CryptoComics Marketplace.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I'm so jealous.
Okay, that's just the posters. Let's move on to the actual comic. Assuming, man, he taped the crap out of this thing. It's gonna be.
JD Smith Digi Artist says, "Damn, Matt can't share one of those posters with you, Fry." Probably not. I'm gonna let you guys onto a little secret. Matt and I will box it out in the middle of a convention floor over a giveaway.
Yep.
It could be a blow pop. And we will go rounds to try to figure out who's gonna get it. You know, we might work together, you know, when it comes to the system, when it comes to creators, we're both on board. But when it comes to our personal collections, we are still collectors.
We're fighting at that point.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Okay, so note, we're gonna have to keep in mind to probably just pre-open at least the first things that tape on these shows. What do you got? What do you got there?
This is how you package cards. Hold on.
Dude, I gotta say, Tom, this packaging looks fantastic. Oh, that's cool.
Aurora.
I cannot wait for that book, by the way.
This is how you package cards.
Dude, are those in individual sleeves?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, help me out here. Tom, if you're in chat, let us know. Did you send these in individual sleeves just because you knew or had an idea that Matt was going to open these on camera, or is everybody getting them in individual sleeves?
Oh.
More importantly, are mine going to be in individual sleeves? Oh, is that a button?
Yep. Oh, man.
Bro, you don't even put buttons on anything.
You want to bet?
Give me your button, Matt. Give me your tots, Napoleon.
Okay, let's
see in chat right now. It says everyone got them, dude. High five for sure on the
bravo
packaging details. Oh, that looks so good. Oh man, the good news is I just got to be faster than Matt.
I gotta say, one of the coolest parts about this, instead of just putting the typical tape on the back.
Oh, that's a cool attention to detail. I like that. That's rad. That is very cool.
Oh.
What did he have anything you didn't buy?
I'm no. But there's still more. Oh, look at this dark one. Oh,
dude.
oh. And there's this. But as you can see, there's also something else back here. So,
oh, you son of a!
This just keeps on going, doesn't it?
Damn it, Tom. You know what? I hope that Tom put anthrax in that envelope right now. That's how jealous I am.
Even if he did, I'd be like, that's worth it.
Oh, dude. Tom says there's only 5 of the black on black.
Oh, wait. There's only 5
of those?
Oh.
Andy Fraser says it's like the Russian dolls of Kickstarter package.
It really is, guys.
He says, thank you. There's something extra in there for the 2 of you for having me on the show and helping me out on the Kickstarter. Aw.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Thanks, dude. Must have been referring to those black on black. Dude, that is rad. That black on black, that's a slab right there. That's something you got to get slabbed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and a thank you card.
Thank you card?
Yeah.
Aww.
That is awesome. Thank you, Tom.
Oh, and then Andrew Dodge comes in, kicks us both in the teeth. Super excited for my Death Dwells to arrive. I grabbed the original artwork. I'm getting the original artwork for Death Dwells #1 on heavy stock.
I'm currently surrounded by comics. I love it. I am very happy.
Whatever, dude.
Hey, so next week when you open yours, I'm going to be sitting there like, I don't have anything.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen now. Now it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge for us to reach out and find like the weirdest stuff we can possibly find on Kickstarter.
Guys, speaking of Kickstarter, there are a ton of really, really great ones out there right now. And
yes. Well, wait, before we do that, one thing we should bring up is that anybody that backed Tom is also going to be getting an exclusive version of the book through CryptoComics as well.
Very true. And I'm so stoked about that.
Which is going to be absolutely rad. Yeah. So if you guys are watching the stream, if this is for people that backed Tom's Kickstarter, so that's T3 Comics, their Kickstarter for Death Dwells. Yeah, part of that package was that you would get an exclusive variant cover unlocked on NFT through CryptoComics Marketplace. So you guys are actually going to get an email with directions on how to redeem that book inside of your account. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to go up just as soon as we go live with the system.
And I got to say,
be pretty rad.
We're kind of going over during one of our marketing meetings, just the process of how all that's going to happen. And we were using a test book, and holy crap, it is super easy. If you don't have an account and you backed Tom's stuff, go get your account now just to save yourself some time. And it's super quick and easy to actually redeem it. Our boy David did an amazing job with that. So, bravo to David.
Like we got to David and Joe.
Yes.
I try not to pat Joe on the back too often. I gotta keep him focused. He's like a racehorse. You know what I mean? You got to keep those weird little blinder thingies on the side of Joe's face all the time. Most people just think it's a beard. It's not. It's a strategically placed blinder thingy. I don't know what those blinder thingies are called, so I probably just sound like an ass right now.
Yeah, kind of. But
I mean, I sound like an ass all the time, though. So we're
I
fine.
love the fact that you're like, hey, we got to keep those blinders on him, keep him working. So we took him with us to Denver.
But yeah, so outside of that, though, we've got, let's see, what's going on Kickstarter right now? We got
yes.
Another Me, Good Guys Go to Hell from Dark Paradise.
Sure.
And we did a live stream with them the other day.
These girls were super cool. I wasn't able to actually make it onto the live stream. Had some stuff come up, but yeah, I got to watch in and jump in on the chat quite a bit. And it was super cool to see, like, these girls, man, they're hustlers. They're going for it. And they actually within the span of just that show, they were able to get funded. But we need to keep it going, guys. 17 days left. They're at $1,070. 23 backers. Let's show them some love.
Mm-hmm.
Next up.
Yeah, next up we got 13th Labor.
So Sean's actually in the chat right now. Sean, if you want, man, jump in and like actually tell us a little bit about it. Should we send him an invite? See if he wants to?
I don't know. He's in Australia, dude. He's probably like at breakfast. He's probably putting a shrimp on the Barbie. Right?
Prawn on the Barbie.
That's right. He corrected us on that one.
Yeah.
He corrected Jared on that one. So yeah. Sean says yes. Come on. All right. I'll shoot him an invite real quick.
While you're doing that, I want to talk about this other one.
Okay, and mention T3's new book that's coming out too.
I will. Okay, so on Kickstarter, this one, Hellpug and
Velocicock.
I didn't want to. So the creators of Hellbringers, Mark, he's got this one of the most unique Kickstarters comics I've seen in a long time.
If you guys aren't familiar with Mark May's books, man, like his characters are outrageous to begin with. So the idea of Hellpug and Velocicock really isn't that big of a stretch after you read, like Hellbringers.
I just keep thinking of the some of the things that Chad Harden hid in the cover of Hellbringers 1. So yeah,
it is gonna be great.
I had backed his previous book, and so I got an email asking if I wanted to see some Velocicock, and I was, what? So once again, guys, go support this. Needs some love. He met his goal, but needs more love.
Go show love to Velocicock. And with that being said, we have Mr. Comics to Movies.
G'day, guys. How you going?
What's up, man? That's a new office, isn't it?
You just waking up, or?
No, it's about midday here.
Oh, it is?
Okay. So I usually, while I'm doing work, I usually listen to you guys while I'm doing some work. So.
Oh.
That sounds awful. How do you get anything done?
No. You guys are pretty good. So, that's improved 100%. So, it's good because I guess sometimes with music and everything, it kind of can get a little bit distracting sometimes. But to like listen to something that you're interested in, and I actually watched the one the other week with those girls, and 100%, man, I was so impressed with their video, with their hustle, with everything. I was like, even made me go in and check out their Kickstarter and everything. So it's kind of cool. And I know Andrew's on the chat, and he reached out and said that he backs the Kickstarter you guys were showing, and said if it wasn't for you guys, he wouldn't have found me through you guys and this show. So it's really nice to kind of have that almost family style of community where there is a really big group of people that are supporting each other now, which is fantastic. So I know you guys have been doing this for a while now. So
does that mean I have an Australian brother? Can I tell people that
mate.
Yes.
But I've got a spare room here, mate. If you ever want to crash and see the world down under, more than happy. So,
personally, I'm scared of everything that's down under. Well, all right. So while he's catching a plane, do you want to tell us a little bit about your Kickstarter?
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about the 13th flavor. This is the first one I haven't kind of had any creative input into. So this is my first published series. So David Gay is the writer. Arturo Mesa is the artist, who is just absolutely phenomenal. It was a webtoon series. They tried to get it published and unfortunately wasn't successful. I'd been reading it on webtoons and went, this needs to get out there. Like, how can this not be in the world? So practically it's the 13th flavor. It's based on Hercules. He's sent into the future where his descendant has to fight in an intergalactic tournament to save Earth. Now, at the end of the first issue, there's a really good twist and a really good hook, and that's kind of what got me into this book, and I was like really passionate about it. And it's not often where you get someone really passionate about someone else's book, and we've surpassed what they were kind of aiming for last time already. We've still got 18 days to go, and got some pretty cool rewards that we're going to come up with, and I might even give you guys the sneak peek of what we're going to do if you want as an exclusive reward on this as well. So
is it special edition comics to movie underwear?
No. But
one of these days, I'm going to convince you that I deserve a pair. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's an unboxing I think people would probably flag and ban our accounts for, but it'd still be worth it.
The thing I would kind of be scared about is is Jared just jumping on just in the jocks. That's what I would be worried about.
That would probably happen.
I mean, that'll probably happen even without the special edition underpants, though.
True.
So let's be realistic. At least
stage.
Turn it into a billboard, Sean.
Yeah.
I mean, you can write that off on your taxes,
That's it.
Oh, geez. Let me catch up with chat here real quick. J. Smith DigiArtist asked, which cryptocurrencies will Kickstarter take in the future? I think if they do, it would be Ethereum first, probably, because of the lower overhead than Bitcoin. I think secondary to that, I could see them making their own ICO if they were going to do some type of Kickstarter coin. I think. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Doge.
Kickstarter coin sounds amazing.
Let's see. We got somebody throwing some Bible verses in there. We appreciate that. Let's see. Directly following the Bible verses, we got T3 Comics saying, would that be Dino Sexting?
Wait, so that followed the Bible verses?
100%.
Okay, all right.
Welcome to the CryptoComics couch, ladies and gentlemen. How our chat goes. Let's see. J. Smith Idjarta says, please let the unboxing day of Velascog be the day where Matt's unpacking goes awry. I mean, it could be one of 7 things he orders on Amazon, so you never know. Let's see here. Andrew Dodge saying that he backed Help Hug and Bless Cock. Very cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, Mark Mays is good people. Good people. Let's see. Everybody's talking about how many more comics Andrew Dodge is capable of buying in the record amount of time than I am. So one of these days, Andrew Dodge is going to have kids and understand the real struggle.
Yeah. I have to admit, it was my 40th birthday last Monday. And
happy 40th.
Thank you. But my wife, I love my wife, but she actually bought me a Star Wars comic collection that someone was selling. So I've got about 350 Star Wars comics dating back from the 70s to now coming. That was my 40th birthday present. How cool is that?
That is rad.
Yeah, I thought you loved her before, huh? Now,
yeah. Now. So,
my birthday's in July. You should divorce her and let me have her right now. T3 Comics says that artwork looks awesome, Sean.
Oh yeah.
Arturo Mesa is just phenomenal, and I don't know if you can jump back to the Kickstarter, but I'll give you guys a quick exclusive. But we're trying to come up with different. Rewards and stuff, and down the bottom we've hit our first 2 stretch goals, and we have done a go across to the left and scroll down. I'll show you the image.
Wait,
on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
the left panel.
Yeah. And
my other left, huh?
What we're going to do is we're going to split this image up now into 3 exclusive Virgin variant covers, and it's going to be an interconnecting cover. So that's something I've never done before.
Which book? Or which?
So for this book, so keep going down. Because I just saw the image and I'm like, I love this. Yep, keep going down. A lot of images.
Yeah, I love that.
I hate reading, man, so that's why. All images. But now, just a little bit further. This one.
Oh.
So we are going to break that up into 3 covers. So you'll be able to get one for this Kickstarter, one for the next Kickstarter, and one for the Kickstarter after that, to have all 3 as interconnecting covers.
Oh, thanks, Sean, taking all my money.
And that's really cool, because it's like how Arturo does his work. So the first one is blue line pencils, the second one is his inks, and then the third one is his colors. So that is the process of how he works. So I thought, once I saw that, I was like, this has to be, a really cool interconnecting cover. So we're going to offer that first one up. So I'm just waiting for the high-res images to come through, and I'll chuck that up as an add-on to the Kickstarter. But we're going to have them super exclusive. We're only going to offer 50 of each as well. So, yeah. And that's your heard it here first.
Well, I got to up my my pledge so I can get it. But I do want to ask you about this one particular. Design your own cover?
Yeah, so because all of the artwork is already done for this graphic novel or this comic, the higher pledges that everyone seems to go for is get drawn in. So we couldn't offer that reward this time. So the 2 that we did offer is for the $200 mark, you can get yourself drawn on an exclusive cover. So that will have you, 4 other people, and Hercules on a cover, all drawn by Arturo, and that'll be an exclusive cover for you and the other people that are on the cover. And then this one is with all of our comics, we always do variant covers. Now, the first issue, we've got Arturo's already done the first 4 standard covers. So we thought rather than go out and just create a cover that we like, we're going to give people the opportunity to say, okay, what would you like as a variant cover? And this is the option that we've done. So we've got one person that has taken up that reward level, which is great. So they'll work with Arturo to organise and get that done. So yeah, and then you'll also have your name on the title, so of the book. So you'll get credit for design and everything. So
how much would it cost? How much would it cost for me to just have M. Scott Russell drawn out into each one of the village people?
And then Hercules holding them all up.
Yeah, I mean
that works for me.
There you go, man. That's $500. So
okay, all right.
So $500.
I tell you what I'm thinking now. Seriously, I now need to do the three of you guys and Hercules and do a Crypto Comics cover.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That could be kind of cool.
So,
wait, we haven't been on a cover yet.
No, there you go.
We've been put into a couple of books, but we haven't been on a cover yet. I love
coming on your show. I always come up with great ideas when I'm around you guys.
There you go. Yeah, all you got to do is hang out and drink excessively.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Sean comes in to say Kickstarter for the Kickstarter. Andrew Dodge says, "Hey, Matt's daughter." Yeah, I think Matt was he's trying to go for the younger crowd points there. He's like, "See, I got a little girl. This is why I get the Kickstarters a day before everybody else gets them." We got Min on Facebook saying that's really cool. And T3 Comics saying congratulations on smashing your goal. Yeah, you guys funded this one pretty quick. I think it's picked up a lot of steam. I've seen a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah, I think that comes from Arturo's artwork. His artwork is amazing. I probably haven't done as much advertising on this series as I would have liked because, as I mentioned, there was Mother's Day. I had my 40th birthday. Then my wife and daughter were sick, and then I got sick. All in the last week and a bit. So this has only actually been up for 7 days, but. That's where I talk about the community and you guys and Andrew who's been on. All these people have been sharing it on my behalf. So it's been amazing to be able to do half the marketing and still reach our goal, and that's because of such an awesome community that's out there. And there's another group called the Comics Launch group that. All run Kickstarters, and each month they'll do help cross promote and updates and those type of things, and they've been really good at helping as well. So with 19 days to go, we're now coming up with some really cool stretch goals and that to give more people bang for their bucks. So.
Well, geez, and now you're saying that there might even be a CryptoComics cover. So now I just got to wait. Hold on. I got to pull my backing. 13 days. I'll dangle it like a carrot.
So
nobody agrees with that. All right, fine.
So if my wife is watching, please, let me get the $500 one.
She just messaged me. She said it was fine.
Oh, no. Okay.
So, but yeah, no, it's we really appreciate any type of support like those high end back ones are fantastic, but it's all about getting it out there to as many people as possible. So yeah.
Well, you guys are putting out like great books though. So let's be realistic. It's not too hard for people to justify. You know what I mean?
Amen to that.
Yeah, it's been a crazy 12 months with COVID. Like we've released 2 graphic novels so far, 3 comics. We've got another graphic novel that will come out in July, which is the Fractured Shards one. We've got volume 3 of Terra Olympus going up on Kickstarter in the end of June. I've got another anthology for XCT coming out in July. We'll have Talos of Sparta issue 2 coming out later in the year, and then volume 2 of Fractured Shards on top of that as well. So it's been, things have just kind of exploded, over the last 12 months, and as I said, doing these type of shows with you guys have kind of given me more of a platform to reach a larger audience, and that especially in the US and stuff. So
Matt is a pretty giant platform.
Well, thank you, Frey. I appreciate that. Yeah.
What?
I was thinking of stopping by your house and
The hell you were. You weren't going to give me a damn thing.
No, I wasn't. I was gonna stop by your house and just kind of show them to you one at a time.
That was messed up.
just put it up on his wall, mate, and say, "This is what it would have looked like." And then take it back there.
I know. Yeah. And walks away with it. You know, right? Oh, jeez. It'd be like Ebenezer Scrooge just sitting there eating the duck in front of the little kid at the end of the show. You're terrible, Matt. You're terrible. Well, crap. I know you're busy, Sean, so you don't have to hang around if you don't want to, but we're about to hit the news if you want to join us on that and talk crap about everything going on there.
And do some work. This is my lunch break now, so but thank you so much, guys, for having me. I appreciate it, but I'll still be listening to you guys, and I'll make some comments in the chat as well.
Well, my apologies for any jokes that this guy makes.
No, that's fine.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Why do I put up with this?
I'm on fire.
Hey, thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for joining us, bro.
Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Isn't technology creepy? You know what I mean? Like our homie from Australia could just be like, "Hey, what's up, everybody?" Crashes on the couch and then just, "Oh, I'm on my lunch break. Yeah, get back to work, y'all." Hops back off. Cool. For those of you who didn't know, that's actually why we invented the show. Was just because so that stuff like that could happen, and it rarely does. I think likely because of my face.
If it was just your voice, I think everybody would be fine with it. But you were the one who was like, "No, we have to show ourselves."
My mom's been telling me that for years. What is wrong with your face? I don't know. You made it.
Boy.
All right. Well, let's get into the news.
All right. So, to start off, I don't have any actual footage of this particular story because it was removed so quickly. But on the IMDb page, yes, sorry. Mm-hmm. Which a lot of stars like upload their latest work, and not just stars, but anybody who kind of works in that industry. They upload their work as kind of a running portfolio, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so there is a lady by the name of Ang Lin, who is a costume kind of designer. She works specifically with specific stars. So she goes on and updates her IMDb page saying, it was removed real quick, by the way, that she was the costume designer for Kristen Dunst on the new Spider-Man movie.
Ooh. Hashtag probably not confirmed. Because Matt can't find evidence.
No, I saw it and I was like, wait, what? Because I had known that there were other people coming from that universe.
Mm-hmm. Well, but allegedly.
No, he actually Alfred, how do you pronounce his last name? Molina, who played Dr. Octopus.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
In an interview, he actually was like, essentially they're de-aging me so that way they could pluck me from that universe and bring me over, and kind of outlined everything. He really just kind of let the cat out of the bag. And then now this, so
well, Jamie Foxx was also very public that he was going to be coming back as well.
He was, yes.
So,
from the other Spider-Man universe. So this just kind of goes to show that, you know, this is going to be at least the beginnings of the end of the Spider-Verse. But at the same time, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire have both adamantly been saying, nope, not in it.
Think they're lying?
That being said, Paul Rudd said the exact same thing about Ant-Man. In his defense, he also said the exact same thing about Ant-Man 2. He was, that was actually a funny interview. They were like, so Ant-Man 2, and he's like, don't know what you're talking about.
I love this. Peter Comics comes in and says, they're fibbing.
Yeah, I agree. I
haven't heard that term in so long. They're fibbing.
So I can't wait to see what actually happens with that. Like all Marvel movies,
they're building hype.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to speculate, and then they're going to flip the script on me, and I'll be 100% wrong. But I'll be happy to be wrong. It's Marvel.
Right.
They are masters at telling you want this and then giving you exactly what you want, and it's over here, you know? So
very true. With that being said, someone else that's masters of telling you one thing and then not giving you what you want. So I guess opposite of what Marvel's doing.
Opposite day.
AT&T is in the news again. Oh, Lord. So AT&T, for those of you who aren't aware, they own Warner Brothers Studios. Warner Brothers Studios, for those of you who are not aware, own DC. DC owns, obviously, DC Comics. AT&T is merging with Discovery. That's right. Those crazy, crazy people that brought us the Discovery Channel. So
every time I hear Discovery Channel, I think of Bloodhound Gang.
Oh, don't go there.
Oh, come on. It's a great song.
But here's what I just realized. So at first I was a little irritated about this because, you know, why? Like, this isn't going to be good for DC. It's not going to be good for collectors. It's not going to be good for creators, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I rarely am. However, I will say something just clicked in my head that that might make sense. This means that there could be an upcoming crossover with The Dark Knight and Ancient Aliens.
Oh my God. I would actually pay money for that.
Think about it. It could happen. I mean, they're essentially canon now. Right?
True.
Isn't that how it works? If AT&T is part ownership of it, it's canon. I think that's the way they look at everything. So
I'm gonna love that comic. It's gonna be that aliens dude still trying to convince people that there's aliens, and Superman's gonna be sitting there going, yeah, right here, dude. Right. Never mind.
Because they did the Batman and Aliens crossover comic.
You're talking about the Xenomorph aliens.
Yeah. Okay. So you have that. All you have to do is tie in H.R. Giger's art with Ancient Aliens and bring this thing full circle. That's it. Discovery Channel, give me a call. Dude, I'm telling you, that's how you can save the DC universe.
So what do you think actually is going to happen with this?
I think that DC Comics, as far as actual comics, are going to die. Unfortunately, I think we are going to see the end of it, and I think that they are going to take the characters that they have and the IPs and license out to different creative talent for different usage.
See, that's what I had predicted a long time ago in the blog post. But actually, kind of taking that next step, it's kind of a scary thing if you're a huge DC fan. But then again, at the same time, depending on who they actually outsource that to, we're not saying that they have announced that they're outsourcing or anything like that yet.
No,
we're
this
just
is
still
purely
prediction.
speculation.
Yeah. But if they were to, go over to Dynamite, or IDW, I think they would be treated with a lot more respect than DC's currently treating their characters.
I think that they could go and run a lemonade stand and get more respect than DC is treating their creators. That's right. I said it. And I don't take it back. It happened live.
Oh, God. Did you just do that?
What? Interestingly enough, though, I did find this.
Yeah, that was...
I have no idea what this is.
That
it's a Mayan Batman, I guess.
It was. So basically, it was kind of a hoax, but it was always, kind of planned to be. So,
so maybe this was like an Easter egg for the merger, and none of us saw it coming. And what's up with the walrus nostrils? What's going on there?
Okay, what this was supposed to be was, I believe, like some Incan god, and the kind of headdress for an Incan god, and they were like, "Oh my God, we've unearthed the original Batman," and it turned out to be just a artist who had created something and tried to make it look old in order to basically kind of play off the joke. So,
where's the Mayan calendar? Where's the calendar? No. Dude, come on. I like my artistic one better. What? I think it's great.
So
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Where are we, Toto? Where are we? Where the fuck?
Who's running this thing? Who let me be in control of this stuff? You know what I mean?
Jared, he did.
Yeah, at some point, guys, our team was like, you know what? Let Frey be in charge of tech. And I was like, okay.
It was weird. I remember that meeting. You looked at everybody and said, "Your fault," and that was it. And I didn't get it. I get it now.
CryptoComics says bat fangs. Sean Keenan on Facebook says, "Look how Marvel is outsourced Star Wars to IDW." Ooh, he's got a point.
Yeah,
he's got a very, very good point. You know what would be rad? An IDW version of Injustice. I'll bet they would do that storyline right.
Actually, if you want to go Injustice, I say Harris Comics.
Ooh, you want it soulless and dark.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right, well, let's keep going because we got to finish the show at some point.
All right.
Jeez.
So, up in the news, this dropped last Friday. Guys,
I am neither a Pokemon fan or a Katy Perry fan, and I still think this is going to be rad. Okay? I'm just throwing it out there. I don't care what anybody wants to say about me. I'm a confident gentleman. I think this is one of the greatest crossovers of our existence. I think people are going to look back and they're going to be like, Queen playing at Live Aid, Pink Floyd's live rendition with the Laserlight Show of Dark Side of the Moon, and Electric by Katy Perry with Pokemon. I don't even know if I say Pokemon right. Is it Pokemon or Pokemon? Pokemon.
I think the first
Pokemon?
one. Well,
Pokemon.
Now you're making it sound like Village People.
Computer. How do I say Pokemon? Pokemon. Okay.
Okay.
Pokemon. Now I know.
All right. So, yeah, this just released last Friday in order to kind of promote the new, well, I guess the anniversary of Pokemon, as well as the release of her new album. And yeah, that all I can say is that just happened.
Okay. So they're just going to kind of promote it with like an electric gerbil. That's kind of what's going on here, right? That's what that one is, right?
Yeah.
That's a Pikachu or something.
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Okay. I'm hip. I'm with it. I don't know what's up, guys.
You are?
Oh,
Really?
bro, I never got into them.
You
Ever.
know,
I never collected the cards. I've never played any of those games. I'm upfront and honest about this, guys. I have no idea what I'm talking about with it.
I played one game on was it Game Boy Color when it first came out. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Moving on. And then I did get into Pokemon Go just because I have little kids, as you guys saw earlier.
Yeah, my kids love that one.
Yeah. It turns out that we found a legalized crack for kids, and it was Pokemon Go.
I love how for kids.
Well, so upstairs I have a Roomba vacuum, and my kids would be like, I need to get these eggs to hatch before I go to bed. It's like, oh no, you're supposed to take a shower and stuff like that. So they would take my phone and just like tape it to the vacuum and turn it on and watch it go around the room. And then they would go shower. And when they'd come back, they'd be like, my eggs hatched. And I was like, holy crap. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I totally taught my kids to cheat then.
Or else you hook your phone to your dog's collar and just let it run around the yard for a while.
Oh, hell no, man. I did an Android emulator, downloaded the app, and then VPN'd it all around town. I did, dude. I didn't even have to move. I was like, here you go, guys. Just click across town. Those are a Pokemon thing that you can only get in Italy? Cool, click Italy. It worked perfect, man. My kids can point out, like, where's the Coliseum? They can point it out on a map now. So I'm happy with the game.
So I thought it was funny that there was a Pokemon battle place. I can't remember what they're called. But it was right in the middle of the zoo. So the kids went there as they're closing down the zoo, captured it. And so all winter long, it was theirs. And so I guess you get points and stuff for how long you can keep something like that. So
that's cool. Digital Dwight Cowboy comes in on YouTube saying, I was into Pokemon Go, and I'm no kid. It was the best application of phone-based augmented reality to date. Changed my mind. Have you seen the IKEA app? Dude, I am telling you guys, that thing is pretty rad. You can like take any piece of IKEA furniture and you're like, what's it look like in my living room? Bam. Amazon's like trying their own version of that right now.
See, I used, when it comes to augmented reality, that kind of same thought process. The Home Depot app, I was like, well, I got to repaint the living room because the wife told me I had to. Let's pick one out. And so she would look at the walls and everything. And finally she was like, get this one. Okay.
Very cool.
It took her 3 days to figure out what color she wanted, and I didn't have to get off the couch at all until she was finally ready. So, yeah. Dude,
win-win.
Oh, I know.
Andrew Dodge comes in on Twitch to say they have safeguards in place now, so you can't do that anymore, Fry. Their loss.
I just always thought it was funny, like you'd hear on the news, like, oh, there's this kid who found a dead body by trying to find a Pokemon.
Do we want to talk about the next news article? The dark web's antisocial network.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, going all sorts of dark here. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. This is probably not something you want in augmented reality.
Yeah, red rooms are finally coming to comics, basically. This guy, he is taking his web comic called Antisocial Network, and he is making a series all about red rooms. Now, I don't know if all of our audience knows what a red room is.
It's for an adult audience. We can put it that way. That's all we need to say.
So
yeah, he took ideas that he got from red rooms and essentially turned them into different comics, which I thought was actually pretty interesting. He also started working on a series based on conversations that he had with random people in VR chat as well, and made some cool stuff with that. But he also figured out a way to kind of turn it into something that's maybe not all ages appropriate, but it's, I guess, digestible by anyone. And as you can see on Matt's screen here, they even have a free comic day version of the book. So, I mean, definitely commercially available at this point. But super interesting idea. You know what I mean? And the fact that you can just take these different tales and stories and put them together. I mean, most people would recognize these as, I believe it's called a creepypasta.
Yeah,
that's right. So yeah,
so
pretty cool.
It is okay. This is basically the hostile version of a comic. If you've ever watched that series of movies, once again, not for everybody, but here you go.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty interesting. I mean, very cool. But I'm into some creepy stuff, guys. So, what's the, I also hack my kids' video games. So let's see here.
All right, next. Oh, this
Cartoon Museum.
It's opening up tomorrow, guys, and unfortunately, it's in London. So, Rose, if you're listening, you could go, but I can't.
Please do.
Send
Rose,
me pictures.
if you're close to London, please go. I want to see what this looks
she's
like.
Closer than we are. So, okay, the V for Vendetta exhibit at the Cartoon Museum is opening back up, and it's opening tomorrow, which technically I think it's in a few hours.
Yeah. It'd be about like 6 hours from now.
Something like it. Yeah. So this, it's one of the coolest exhibits you could imagine. So they have everything you could imagine, from pages from the comic, like actual original art from the comics. The Bristol boards. They have just a huge variety of like concept art. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were actually trying to change the look for V in the movie at first. So they have some costume designs and stuff like that. Those are there, but they really kind of are diving into how V for Vendetta is like seen in today's world. And, are we moving closer to that? Are we moving further away? What's the relevance of it? And it's pretty awesome exhibit.
Yeah, and they're bringing a lot into this as far as how V has been accepted within like social communities, and it's insanely cool looking. I want to go to this real bad, but hopefully they bring it stateside so that we can.
Oh man, I would love to see that. But one thing that they do try to ask is, what's the difference between kind of total anarchy versus kind of that patriotism where, I want to see our land prosper. It's, where do you draw the line from vigilante and anarchist to patriot? And so,
well, and it's interesting too that the V mask, the Guy Fawkes mask, has so many different prolific meanings now for so many people when they see it. I mean, I'm sure chat can chime in with what you guys think when you first see a V mask, but it can be anything from the comic book and the story to, some people recognize it just from the movies, didn't ever realize it was a comic book at all. Other people have no idea that it was part of that whatsoever, and they think it's just an anonymous type of thing.
So going back through the history, kind of Guy Fawkes in general was trying to blow up. I don't believe it was the Parliament building, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was in the movie, but I don't know if that's what it was in real life.
Oh, in real life, I have no idea what it was. I don't know.
We eventually caught and executed.
All I'll remember is the 5th of November.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember the 5th of November.
The gunpowder treason and plot.
Yes.
For no reason the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Such a great line.
I know. Okay, let's keep moving on, though.
Okay.
We got to get going with this thing.
Moving on. All right. So, Shannon Hale tells you that this book is not for you. She is a very prolific writer. She wrote for Squirrel Girl, Wonder Woman, Real Friends, and stuff like that.
Itty Bitty Kitty.
Which one?
Itty Kitty.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the greatest thing ever.
Well,
it's a kid's book, but it's fantastic. It is honestly rad.
I gotta say, the best kids books, they're hilarious. There's, what is it? Go the fuck to sleep.
Yep.
And Don't Be a Cock Block.
I can't say I've even ever heard of that one. I was gonna go with the Vader's Daughter series, but
go on YouTube and
I'm not gonna do this.
No, it is hilarious. It's a kid's book.
Into YouTube.
Okay, so this book,
I am not Jared. I will not fall for your tricks.
This isn't a trick. It's actually hilarious, dude. Seriously, it's funny.
I do not believe you.
Okay, so this book,
guys, if you're in chat, please do not. Please never Google something that he says. Okay. There's a reason that we immediately start laughing when he says to Google something. Okay. Just don't do it. Do not.
We could tell you all the stories of Jared accidentally Googling stuff.
Yeah.
Those are
But where would be the fun in that? All right, let's go. Let's keep going. All
right. So this particular book, it's actually titled "This Book Is Not for You." And basically the whole premise of it is she got tired of, boys looking at, certain books and going, oh, these are for boys, girls looking at certain books, which tend to be more the romance and stuff. Oh, these are for girls.
Yep.
So this is about I believe it's a dinosaur who wants a book about, what was it? It's right there on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know. You read the article. I didn't. You're telling me right now.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So he wants a book about ponies, and that kind of starts. Oh, okay. That kind of starts this whole revolution where people are actually starting to discover that there's more to, each individual book, just by the story and stuff like that. So I gotta say, bravo.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I dig it.
Yeah.
I really do. That being said, DC reveals a new look at the DC Pride anthology.
Oh, why is the picture not coming up? No. Oh, stupid ad blockers. Well,
Thanks, Warner Brothers.
No, so DC just released some pictures for essentially the Pride Month, DC Pride #1, where they actually go through and kind of all of their superhero line and give you everything from Batwoman, Renee Montoya, Alan Scott, Apollo, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Constantine. The one that was kind of surprising to me is
Batman.
Crush and Lobo #1. So, but yeah, they have, I mean, it's beautiful work by Jim Lee, of course. Anything he touches looks amazing.
Okay, but here's my problem. And I'm just going to throw that out there. Is that they clearly are hoping that people aren't, I guess, like, you know, the gatekeeper comic fans. Because there's no way you can't tell me that this image hasn't been cropped to make someone imagine immediately that that's Doctor Strange. There's no way. There's no way I'm Scott Russell.
Okay, what does that have to do with the gatekeepers? I'm just trying to figure that out.
This is one of the books that they are going to be updating for the Pride Month. And it's by the Victors, so everybody is aware. However, they are legitimately cropping all of their marketing material to make each character look like other things to try to get you, oh God, maybe it's crossover. I've seen like 15 people on social media that were like, DC's putting out a gay pride book about Doctor Strange. And I was like, oh, yo, guys, no, that's not Doctor Strange. And, yes, it is. I can tell what Doctor Strange is. Okay, cool. All right.
Well, you know what? There's been similarities in the look and feel of God knows how many comic book characters between DC and Marvel for decades now. So that's not anything new. The fact that they're putting it on one of the Pride comics, I guess I could kind of see why, you know, somebody's like, wait, what's going on here? But honestly, if you just look at it, it'll say DC on it. You know, it's not Doctor Strange.
Yeah, very true. So what do you think about the truck to move your furniture? That's the one that everybody's kind of looking forward to the most, I think.
The truck to move your furniture?
Yep. They're coming out with the book, Another Word for a Truck to Move Your Furniture. The working title was The Adventures of Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn.
Oh, you know, I've loved pretty much everything about Harley Quinn and Ivy. Yeah, so I don't know, when I was a little kid, there was that like shock, like, wait, what? But you know, that went away minutes.
Says the guy that sat there staring at the original page of the wait, what moment for how long?
Hey, that was the original artwork from Chad Hardin.
Okay.
Epic comic.
What do you think of the new artwork in comparison to that, though?
As far as everything, I've really only seen no.
Not a fan, huh? I'm going to be honest with you. I like it.
Well, here's the thing. You said in comparison.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry then. In comparison, nah. You're not touching Chad.
Yeah.
Chad Hardin.
They tried to make Harley Quinn and Tank Girl have a baby, and now that's the new Harley Quinn.
I think that's what I like about it, to be totally honest with you.
Give me Chad's Harley.
I mean, yeah, but this does look interesting to me. I'll be honest with you. This is the first of anything that's been released by DC on these new issues that they're looking at coming out with that I actually looked at with a little bit of interest. The artistic styling on these, specifically the lighting itself, I think is super interesting. I don't know what it is. I think it's the brazen use of white for highlights that's just caught my attention and kind of made me, held my interest a little bit. I love the idea of using watercolors in the backgrounds like they have, just to set the foreground off even more. Or, as you and Jared like to call it, make it pop.
Hey, whoa.
As I hate so
I
much.
only say that in order to piss you off.
Yeah. But, I mean, I've always been a fan of, really, really heavy inky blacks. You know what I mean? And seeing them use that with, almost a totally white tone for highlights with the watercolor in the background, I guess when I look at this, I feel like maybe somebody tagged it. You know what I mean? And it's just artistically, it's very interesting to me. So I'm kind of excited about seeing where that direction goes. That doesn't mean that I'm going to run out to my local comic book shop and buy it, but I'm interested to see where it goes. I will say that. I think it's kind of cool.
I usually come from more of the writing style and the storytelling aspect of it. So there are some things with DC's Pride #1. It's an 80-page anthology featuring, let me see if I can get this acronym correct, LGBTQIA+. Yeah. All right.
Good job.
Don't ask me what they all mean. Okay. So you actually have the first canonical comic appearance of Nia Nal, Dreamer from the Supergirl series, actually written by the actress who plays her in the show. So that's why I was like, that could be interesting.
Well, plus you've got these rad Jim Lee covers, which they look so good. Oh, you have one on your screen there. Yeah. I gotta say, dude, Jim Lee makes some sick covers. I mean, that looks badass.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that looks so good. Oh,
see,
man.
Now, if the Harley and Ivy series was drawn by Jim Lee, I'd pick it up. I mean, look at that. I mean,
dude,
I don't even like this
Jim
new
Lee
version
could
of the
draw
Flash.
McDonald's. Yeah, he could draw the menu for McDonald's and I'd buy
it. True.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay, what do we have up next here? We've got...
Okay, so for all you gamers out there, here are the new Star Wars games coming out. We got The Mandalorian, the game. I just want to know, is Grogu going to be a playable character? I think that'd be cool.
I am 155,000% in. Okay, so we got to slow down just a little bit here, okay? Because this stuff is exciting. First of all, a Mandalorian game. Not only is it a Mandalorian game, and I got to make sure everybody can see my excitement here. Not only are we getting a Mandalorian game, we're getting a Mandalorian game. Oh, thanks for zooming in on me. Hi, everybody.
You did it to me.
We're getting a Mandalorian game that is reportedly being developed by DICE.
Ooh.
who made the Battlefield series, who built the Frostbite engine. I mean, as far as gaming nerd stuff goes, this has everything in line with being as rad as we could possibly imagine it being. So that in itself is huge, because we're going to get like such a high definition version of Baby Yoda and their dice, which means that everything is like destructible. So I'm hoping we can take the weird egg thing that the baby is in and fling that thing. You know what I mean? Okay.
Okay. So
Fry's excited about it.
Yes.
We got that.
Next,
Jedi Fallen Order 2.
Fallen Order 2, thank you.
If you guys haven't played the first one, I keep cutting you off here, Matt. I am so sorry. I'm totally pulling a Jared on you tonight.
It's okay, Jared. I mean, Fry.
I'm excited. Okay. Fallen Order 1 is legitimately the first time I've been happy with a Star Wars game since like the Nintendo 64 days.
Oh, dude.
Like,
did you ever play on the Super Nintendo? It was the Star Wars trilogy. Like, it was a side-scrolling platform. It was so awesome.
T3 Comics says, "Don't kick the baby." I hope you can cook him food and play with him. See? T3 knows what's up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so the biggest thing, quit scrolling down. We're not done talking about that one yet. I know you're in a hurry. This one's awesome. Okay?
Hands off the keyboard.
Bro, you could build your own saber, but to do it, you had to find your own kyber crystals. You had to, like, go through everything. And it was so flipping cool. Like, I am one of those people who I will never tell anybody to pay for an EA game. I just won't do it. They make like I'm a huge football fan, and I love the Madden games. I'm terrible at them, but I love those games. But even still, you don't have to buy them every year because it's the same game over and over and over, and it doesn't ever get any better. But this game, guys, it's so good. It's like Tomb Raider put into a Star Wars universe, all new characters. It's got the actor that played the Joker from...
I was going to say, I love the fact that they got the Joker as a Jedi.
Yes. Oh, and like his facial animations are so on point. Like, I mean, this game was absolutely awesome. I spent so much time. I lost so much productivity because of this game. Dude,
careful,
and then
I think Joe's listening in.
Hey, I wasn't on the clock, okay? I even recommended the game to Joe. But on top of that, then, bro, you realize you can do two sabers. You can connect the two. And it changes up all the animations in the game. It's so rad. Oh my gosh. And yeah, it had a great story too. I know that's what a lot of people care about. But it was, I'm so stoked for a second one. It's gonna be rad.
I love the storyline.
I'm fangirling.
I absolutely I need that storyline.
Oh yeah, the storyline was great. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, we're still on this. All right, good.
Okay, yeah, we can go. We can go. Sorry.
No, I'm just giving you crap. All right, we have Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Let's go. Okay, this is gonna be rad. I want to play it. I want to play KOTOR so bad with modern day graphics.
Oh,
dude, with ray tracing, with everything on, I want to like jump into the world of KOTOR with my homies and just level everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a massive open world game where everyone is hooked up and everyone's doing their thing. It's like World of Warcraft, but I liked it. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't a big World of Warcraft fan. I know.
All right. So we got the High Republic. I actually don't really know anything about the High Republic.
I don't know a damn thing about this one, but I'm still stoked.
Going to be an Xbox exclusive. Sorry, guys.
Hey, but that also means that you'll probably get it on games or Windows. What do they call it? Xbox on PC, I think is what they call it. But yeah. And then Battlefront 3.
Yeah.
Wait until it's out for a week before you buy this one.
Oh, of course.
Because just gonna throw it out there. Don't be like me, all super excited for Battlefront 2, load it up and find out that it was just not at all what they promised.
All right.
I can breathe again.
And our last story, this article came out and I started thinking about it and I was like, why? Why is this article even a thing? Is Venom 2 in the MCU? So you have Venom, Let There Be Carnage, which is we've seen the trailer. It's going to be so awesome.
The Easter egg of Stan Lee on the magazine cover, which was brilliant.
So now it jumps into Morbius, which kind of brings back the Vulture, which the Vulture is in the Venom, or sorry, not the Vulture. Morbius is in the Venom universe, right? Okay, it's in Sony, so that means with Michael Keaton showing up here, that it's actually still in a kind of unknown corner of the MCU. Now, my question to you, the reason I actually kept this on the list to talk about tonight was I want to know, do you think they're going to just flat out put a direct, like, yes, they are in the MCU within Venom?
Nope. I think
Why
they're going to continue to toy with us. Because they get people like us to talk about their movies more by continuously dangling this like a carrot in front of my face than they ever would putting out even the most badass trailer.
Yeah, we got that with WandaVision. Bad with WandaVision.
Yeah. That being said, though, if you watch on the Morbius trailer, the design of the helicopter used in the Morbius trailer is the exact same helicopter that was previously used in a Spider-Man universe. And there is a poster in the background.
I think everybody saw the murder poster.
Yep, the murder poster in the background from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
That was Tobey Maguire.
Yep. So that links two of them right there. Two separate Spider-Man universes together. Then you have, Venom. So I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to put Venom into the third, which is the MCU, but they're also going to tie Morbius to Venom. And I think they're going to use Venom as kind of that gatekeeper in between the multiple universes. Reason I say they would do that with Venom instead of Spider-Man is just to kind of dip their toes into the water multiverse with Spider-Man before they just let the gates open with the new Spider-Man movie. Because I think it's going to get people hyped about the idea, get everyone talking about it, and hopefully by then theaters will be open. They'll make buku bucks off of the new Spider-Man.
Well, with everything that we know about Spider-Man, we have Charlie Cox reprising, at least Matt Murdock. We haven't seen him in a Daredevil costume on set or anything, but we actually got a tweet from him saying, "Hey, I just wrapped up filming," which, of course, came down real quick. And then the set photos where he's actually in the suit, just a suit, not the Daredevil suit. Yeah. So, it's just give me the movie already. All the movies, just give them to me. Theaters are starting to open up. I'm gonna get one of those season passes where I could just go like every day, and it'll be like, oh well, time to start my work day. Let's go to a movie real quick,
See,
I can't wait.
I think there's going to be three things that we see coming out of all of this. And I think specifically it's going to come down to suits, which I know sounds weird, but I think that the new Spider-Man is going to come out and they're going to use the Venom movies to incorporate it around suits. So the different, multiverse elements will all have their own suits. And that's going to be kind of the differentiating factor. I think the MCU
you're talking
Spider-Man,
about like the Captain Britain Spider-Man or, okay.
Yeah, and I think as an Easter egg somewhere, they're going to put the Ditko suit. I don't know this, anything like that. I think that's what
speculation. Okay.
Because that's, everybody's always wanted to see that suit. And that's, for those of you who aren't aware, that's the old school Spider-Man suit with the, spider webs for the wings. And, it was really big during like the Spider-Man and Fantastic Four crossovers and stuff like that. But I think they'll do something like that just as like kind of an Easter egg and a nod. I think that they're going to bring out the Dr. Octo Spider-Man suit.
What about the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man suit?
And see, I think that will play into it because they're going to have a new Spider-Man game coming out as well. So I think that'll go. Looks like T3 says Tom Holland's Civil War. So that was what suit was that? That was the Iron Spider, I think is what they call it. That was like the Tony Stark designed one. But I think they'll do the Doc Ock version of the suit. And then I hope, I'm going to word it this way. I hope that what they do is at the end of Venom, of the new Venom movie, they intro the Spider-Man 2099.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Because if you look at the art style from the 2099 Spider-Man, it hands itself very much with the art style that they based the Venom movie off of. Because if you look, the first Venom movie, it's got a lot of similarities with the McFarlane design. However, it's not the Todd McFarlane Venom. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of that Spider-Man 2099 feel. Like the eyes aren't gigantically huge. They're just much larger, stuff like that. Let me see if I can find an image for that really quick here.
What I would love to see is if they actually brought in like, say, the new Spider-Man, the kid, crap. Why can't I think of his name? I don't know why lately I've just Miles Morales. Yeah. And made Miles Morales the Spider-Man of Venom's world.
That would be pretty cool. Here is an image of the 2099 Spider-Man. For those of you who aren't aware. And yes, weird feet, but there's a reason for that, and I'll let you read the comics. But Peter David did a killer job on this run. If you guys have a chance, these books you can pick up in like your dollar bin at your local comic book shop. They are starting to pick up a little bit of steam. But what's cool is that this was supposed to be like a I forget the name of it. It's the that holiday for the Day of the Dead celebrations. Dia de los Muertos or something like that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably butchering that, and I apologize. I don't mean to offend anyone with that. But it was supposed to be a costume based off of that gets like damaged, and then the character's wearing it and becomes the new Spider-Man. And the thing is that the art style that was used for this is very much prevalent in the universe of Venom. And so I think that would really, come through. One thing I wouldn't be surprised to see, though, is the Scarlet Spider. And that's just because of the recent popularity of, the whole idea behind, punk rock Spider-Man and, all that going with cosplays and everything else. I mean, I think when was it FanX? We saw like 3 of them.
Yeah, but we already did get kind of a version of the Scarlet Spider's costume in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yes, that is very much true. That is very true. So you think they might leave that there then?
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say though, I absolutely just the Spider-Man 2099. I love that skull that he's got on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
I just, how cool would that have been if the new Spider-Man was a descendant of the Punisher or something like that? And so that's why I was like, oh, I want the skull. You know, just missed opportunity. But
well, there's also the Future Foundation, and this is the one that most people say that they expect to happen for sure.
Well, that's really dependent on the Fantastic Four.
Well, I mean, we know that a Fantastic Four remake is coming.
Yes.
And we know that they're going to be trying to get away from the whole Tony Stark versus everyone storylines.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this is definitely a possibility. I hope they don't. I hate saying that, but I hope they don't go that direction. Namely because, and you know where I'm going with this one, I want to see it. I want to see the Mark III.
Now, if I remember right, that storyline, isn't that the one where Peter Parker, it was a Elseworld where he was trained by Wolverine?
Yep. And
okay.
It's got Deathstroke is like a huge part of everything. Like, yeah. It's like I shouldn't say not Deathstroke the character, to be clear. Everyone don't get all upset with me. But it's kind of like what if Spider-Man was Deathstroke? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know. I thought it was cool. When they came out with the Mark III spider armor, like Peter Parker was the new Tony Stark in the comics at that point, and that kind of makes sense to me in the MCU. So I would love to see that. But at the same time, as you mentioned, there's also, you know, the PlayStation suit, which I'm having a really difficult time finding an image of. Jeez. But yeah, and I could definitely see them going that way, but primarily because it would sell. You know what I mean? Here we go. Sorry guys, there's a lot of fan art of this one because it's actually super popular, and not a lot of images of this that we can actually use for, you know, our stream for copyright
without
reasons.
getting copyright stroke.
Yeah, but this is a good image right here that Sony themselves released.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a cool suit. It's got kind of the modern MCU Captain America motif to it as well. You know, the white Avengers padding and whatnot. So yeah, I could definitely see that happen.
You know, I gotta say, once they actually bring in the Fantastic Four, I would love to see like them do that quick storyline where he ends up having to go to the Fantastic Four, loses his suit, and so he's got the Fantastic Four costume with a bag over his head.
Yes. I mean, why not though? Well, that could be really rad, right?
You know, it's Spider-Man. You can go a little lighthearted and it's fine. It fits in with the narrative and the humor of it all.
Hells yeah. I mean, or we could get what we all really, really want, which, let me upload this here. Everyone I think is in total agreement with me on this for sure.
Going Superior?
No, man. Why would I do something like that? No, we need to see the spirit suit. I think this needs to happen in a live action movie. You know what I mean?
That could be interesting.
Do you disagree with me? Come on, chat, back me up here.
You know what? This. I would see that movie.
Yeah,
I would.
You know what this could lead to. I mean, you take Peter Parker, give him some of Ghost Rider's powers, and next thing you know, baby, that's right. It's here, Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Okay, for those of you guys who don't know the storyline, you have Spider-Man who Uncle Ben didn't die. Uncle Ben was actually, kind of training him and knew about his powers and everything. And Spider-Man kind of turned into a grade A asshole. Sorry for the language, but it's true. So eventually he was killed off and came back as a Ghost Rider. So
but this is a cooler storyline because the Punisher becomes the Ghost Rider and gets the power of Galactus instead of Silver Surfer and becomes the most powerful being in the entire Marvel universe. Has to kill Thanos in order to stop the snap, but decides instead to raise him as a baby. And it's the greatest. It's the greatest comic run in our time. It's going to be a classic. I'm telling everybody.
I will never agree with you on this one. I'm sorry.
What? Bro.
You know me. I can't get behind Cosmic Ghost Rider. I like Cosmic my Punisher like street level and brutal and bloody.
Yeah.
And
you tell me a Punisher that was ever more brutal than this one.
No. Oh yeah. John Bernthal. That Punisher was brutal. That's how I like my Punisher. You give me Daredevil season 2 with the Punisher. He's out there just clack. Yes, that's Punisher.
Whatever.
Once his head catches on fire, there should be pain and screaming coming from him, not everybody else. I'm sorry.
No. There should be a baby Thanos on this chest.
All right. With that, everybody, I think we're going to call it a night.
Please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification, know when we go live. Thank you for interacting in the chat. We very, very much appreciate it. Make sure you guys come back on Thursday because this week we do have a very special spotlight with Sam Willis and Ray's Comics. And it's going to be kind of cool because he's giving away a few comics on the stream. Which...
Can I win one?
You know what? Yeah, on this time.
Really?
Anybody that watches the stream is going to get comics. Everyone. Not a joke. I know, this sounds ridiculous. Everybody's probably like, what the hell is Fred talking about? Dead serious. Got to make sure you tune in now so you know how to get them. But yeah, make sure you come back on Thursday. If you guys are seeing this after the fact. That is the 20th of May, 2021. So make sure you watch for that. That Spotlight series is going to be flipping rad. We are very much looking forward to it. And with that being said, make sure you share this video out.
Yes, and friends. If you get a chance, go support those Kickstarters. They are awesome. And go check out that comic museum in London.
And a random Facebook user says Cosmic Ghost Rider is awesome and way better than anything DC. With that and a total agreement, we're closing this thing
and me,
out,
random Facebook user, we're fighting now.